Hello and welcome to Kasibu Proper. This is downtown Kasibu that you see behind me and that you see this way. They're having a festival here in a couple of weeks. I'm going to come out, hang out, and record some and see what the festival's all about. Get to know some more of the people. I was invited to someone's home for lunch here, and I'm very, very excited about the opportunity to see some of these very small homes and how these people just live so simply out here. It's amazing. So behind me is the actual house that I'm going in for lunch, and I don't know if they'll let me vlog in there or not. That is their house. I'm not going to try to invade their privacy, but if they will, I'll show you guys what we're doing and what we're eating. Okay guys, this is the house I was invited to have lunch in, and we have one chef back there preparing the food. I wouldn't really call her a chef, but whatever. As you can see around the little area here, this is the kitchen of the home. This is the only area I'm going to vlog because, again, I want to respect their personal privacy. That's the couple that invited me in. Very, very, very nice people. And I just want to say that the Philippine hospitality is alive and well, and I'm looking forward to eating, so I'll see you guys after lunch. So this is the little store of the fine young lady and fine young man who just fed me. They have a bakery here in Kasibu. If you're ever in the area, stop by and get some bread. I ate some, it was wonderful. And they're opening a new store. Where's your new store?
At Kong Kong, where we stop by.
What's the name of it?
Kong Kong.
You heard it first.
Kong Kong. Like Hong Kong.
Like Hong Kong, but Kong Kong. And it will be opening on Wednesday? Is that right?
Yes.
It'll be opening on Wednesday. So if you're out this way, get some bread, guys. Baked goods and all kinds of good stuff. We're going to take a little stroll through the Kasibu Proper, and I'll try to show you guys around a little bit. I am finally starting to see a little life in this town. There's a motor parts store behind me and lots of trikes, as you would figure in this part of this country. There's street food, sort of. I don't guess that's exactly street food, it's kind of someone's shop, but you see behind me at the area back there, little side streets with shops on them. We have a few clothing stores. Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Maybe I should come up here and get my scooter worked on. That's what those guys are doing. Little clothes shop, and there's a cafe right there. Here's the sign for right there, Kapisan Caves, which I will be visiting not too long from now. This is the area where they're going to have the celebration in a few weeks that I plan to come to and record and see what celebration in this local town is like. Now, let me say this quickly. If you are a single person and you're thinking about moving to the Philippines and you want to live really provincial, a city like this is somewhere where it would benefit you greatly to either know someone or have a girlfriend, because English here is not as widely spoken as it is somewhere like Cebu or some of the other towns, larger towns in this country. In fact, from what I've noticed, this is my third time coming here, it's a little bit rare, really, to be able to sit down and have a conversation in English. So if you're planning on coming to somewhere like this to move and stay, I highly recommend that you know someone or have a significant other that speaks the local language. Another benefit of living in a place like this is if you can see the hill down me that we just climbed, and then the view behind me, it's amazing. If you live at the top of one of these hills in this small town, the view you would have every day would be kind of miraculous. Almost reminds me of Baguio in a certain sense. If you guys have watched any of my vlogs, you know I love me some Baguio. Behind me is the municipality of Kasibu. This is the town hall where the police station is and all the administrative affairs take place. You can see kids up there rehearsing for something. And it is a very, very small town hall. This is the parking deck, the entire parking deck for the town hall. So you know it's fairly small. Now standing in front of town hall, you can see the police station is tucked away down here in the corner. And then from this vantage point behind me, I mean, can you guys see that? That's a view. It's a really nice view, and that's why I love this country so much, is because it just never stops. It's always a good view. It's always another nice person. It's always somebody else to meet. It's always somebody else to invite you in to their home to serve you lunch that you just met, to sit down and have a conversation with you and try their best to speak English, and then laugh at themselves because they're not doing what they consider to be a very good job. And I think I can understand what they're saying just fine. I really love this country, and I encourage you guys to come see it. So apparently the ladies are taking me to see some type of historic feature here in town, and it is apparently a bridge, which is great because I love bridges. So we're gonna check that out here in just a second. Welcome to another street in Kasibu, and behind me there's these, I love these old houses like this. The way they're made, it reminds me of the house I grew up in. So another hill, another street, a whole bunch of stuff for the festivities and hanging up in the air. Can you guys see that? It's a pretty nice little town. I kind of like it. Coming down this hill, there are more shops and eateries and sorry store behind me right here. Another sorry, and it looks like it's also a drugstore here in town. And I guess we're about to hit what they would call the square, maybe, like the city square. Because here's the big stuff for the festivities, and there's also organic medicine here. Very interesting. Behind me would be more setup for the festivities, and they even have a Ferris wheel. How cool is that? Very interesting little spot on the map here. This is it's kind of neat, and of course they have your places back here where you can go and buy a load for your phone or anything else that you might need. Coming in from another direction that I came in from in Kasibu, you can see all the banners and flags hanging up behind me, and fairly empty streets because this is a very small town. This is how you doing, guys? Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
How are you, sir?
Good. How are you? They very friendly people. We have some rice drying right here in the street. Let me show you that. I think I've told you guys about 800 times that's how they dry the rice farmers here. It's very unique. I've never seen that done before, but I'm sure if you go to anywhere in Southeast Asia they do it. I would assume. I don't know. Little small sorry store behind me right there. And we are still headed to the historic landmark, or the bridge. I have no idea what it's going to look like, so I hope I'm not pumping it up too much here. But we'll see. Let me take this opportunity to say that This is why I came to the Philippines. I didn't come to the Philippines to hang out with Americans or worry about the local expat community's opinion of me. Their opinion of me doesn't mean anything. This is why I came. I came here to explore the culture and see how simple people live. These guys just hang out on their front porch all day. All they do is cook food and wait on somebody to come by and hang out with them. They go gather at the local bar, which is not really a bar, it's just a gathering area. And they have the best time ever. Like, they have the best time of their life just hanging out with their friends. It's so simple. The life is just so incredibly simple. And I am so impressed at how these people live. And I'm so fortunate to be able to get a look at this because it helps keep me humble. And it reminds me that the things we have in the West, we should never take for granted. And some of the things we have in the West may not be so good for us because this is living. It's just simple. Okay, what you're seeing behind me is a rehearsal for the festival that's coming up in a couple of weeks. This is apparently a native dance that they do here only in Kasibu. It's native to the city. And they are doing their rehearsal and they were nice enough to let me record it. So, great people. I'm telling you, this country is awesome. This country has so much more to offer than YouTube and radio channels. It really does. This country's amazing. I think I see the old bridge which was being referred to. Yep, that looks like a bridge to me. Okay guys, this is officially the old bridge. This is the river that runs behind it. And this is a wrap on Kasibu. I really hope you guys enjoyed this vlog as much as I did. If you ever get out this way, please take advantage of coming to look at places like Kasibu. It's majestical, nothing short of it.